of the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Neesmith. Back to SGA. The shake. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Jokic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Portland needs to get off a shot here. And here's Ingram outside. They get it back. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Spurs. And here's Ingram. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Jokic. 2 points. That one goes. Jokic has got 6.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Jackson, right side. Again, the miss by Portland.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pass to Jokic. Intercepted. In transition, here they come. Here's Neesmith. Shot's good. SGA making the play. San Antonio leading. Alexander Walker with it. He's scoreless. And here's Jokic. With the fadeaway. And San Antonio again with a bucket. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson outside. Over Jokic. Jackson can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside Levine. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Right side, Green. Here's Whitmore outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Portland trailing here. Thompson left side. On the wing, Thompson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. On the wing, Whitmore. Right now averaging 6 a game. Back to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up to Portland. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. To the paint. To snap the cold streak.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
San Antonio, 14.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebounded by Jovic.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts up a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Fultz can't get it to go.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Outside, Green. Back to Mitchell. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And San Antonio making a change here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to post. Back to SGA. There's Nesmith with the 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Green. Let's go with a three. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Neesmith. To stop the drought. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Neesmith's got 5 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Riley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs lead by 5. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. San Antonio moving the ball around. Prince with the bucket.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing, right side. Here's Riley. No good with the triple. And here are the Spurs now. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Here's SGA. He's got 9. There's Neesmith with the 3. Prince grabs the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And that one's good. Green.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Blazers trail by 13. Jackson the screen to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Now Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. And San Antonio hits again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jackson the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. That one falls.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Outside Levine. And Jokic throws it down.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
SGA with it. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside, Green. Now Ingram. Jackson.
And there's that signature rim protection from Jackson Jr., making his presence felt.
Now the lineup for the Spurs. Number 14.
Blazers trailed by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. 9 points in the game. Jackson down low. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Pass to Ingram. Now Levine, defended by Thompson. From the arc. Levine can't hit. Now here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shoots over Neesmith. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Portland with a rebound. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Jokic. Takes the three. The rebound by Neesmith. Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's Thompson. An easy two on the layup. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Outside Levine. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's SGA. 11 points in the game. Yes, it's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Jokic. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Unable to win this run.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the second free throw is good. Blazers trail by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Riley. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Levine with the ball for San Antonio. Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Here's Riley. Back to SGA. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Left side, Levine. Lets it fly. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Blazers trail by 13. Now Thompson. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Prince. Launches a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Prince has got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Thompson outside. They need this. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Outside, Green.
Who's got ball?
6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Portland with a rebound.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Neesmith. Mitchell grabs a miss. San Antonio leading by 17. Drives to the hoop. From deep three-point land. No good there.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. Jackson outside. The shot won't fall. Here's Prince. 6 points for him. Pass to Whitmore. Now Green. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. San Antonio again can't hit.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Ooh, poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
On the floor for your Trailblazers. Post. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Misses in close. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Mitchell. It's Prince on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Prince has got 9 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been...
San Antonio, 53.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that'll launch a 4... game homestand for them. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Now the lineup for the Spurs. Zach Levine, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And here's Jokic. Pass to Whitmore. Fires for 3. A rebound by Post.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
SGA can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 18. And here's Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Sensabaugh. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
And the shot goes in.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Portland making a switch here.
Now on the floor.
Blazers trail by 19.
Number 25, Asar Thompson.
Pass to Jovic. Here's the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Ingram with the ball. Here's Jokic, guarded by Post. Now here's Jokic. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Jokic has got 22.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's SGA. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Mitchell. They set the pick. A clear look for Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sensabaugh. Rebounded by Green.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
So it's Portland now. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Thompson. Again, the miss by Portland. And here are the Spurs now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Mitchell. Here's Prince, defended by Thompson. On the wing, Mitchell. Over SGA. And it's blocked by SGA. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Portland has possession. The three is up. Rebound San Antonio.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Outside, Green. Back to Mitchell. Here's Prince. The rebound by Jackson. There's Neesmith with the three. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, there's the length and instinct of Jackson Jr. coming into play. Right on top of that miss.
Here's Whitmore outside. San Antonio again can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Prince on the attack. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And that one's good. Green.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Whitmore. Portland grabs the miss.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Blazers ball.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And here's Mitchell. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I'll bake that bread. Now all that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane or a stadium. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a baby with. If you got your babysitter, put your hands up. If you want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no if and buts or maybes. It's your anthem, yeah. That's who's got it. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my click. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your door. doors. Who go harder than them and never let off before? Who got your poking their head out the door? Getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's I'm rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. Saw more wires than a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I done see my froze, filter with I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired bus chain, watch plane. I don't do but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Call saying Fayetteville, they go, fact he me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero to make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life. Fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Do years then drop a hit the day of release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them. Sick you started hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That ain't gonna stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's I'm rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap with your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's I'm rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Go! Need someone like wifey, dripping like icy, hot like light beam fire pack. Been around the world twice, see, don't really wanna sightsee. Show me something nice and I'm coming back. No hezzy when it's time, steady on the line. You can see it in my eyes, I'm really like that. So, tell me no lies, open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Why you so fine, if you don't mind. So, tell me no lies, open up your mind, hands to the sky. Why you so fine, if you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. I need all y'all to report to the dance floor. You especially. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, 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 no. Go! More cake, more by the cases. Rotate, slow it down, now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break. Out of way by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me, that's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Why you so fine, if you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Why you so fine, if you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes, 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 all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. Hey, get 'em up. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Get 'em up. Got what you need. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Let's go. No cap, no cap. No cap, no cap. If you don't mind, turn up the vibe. Yeah, yeah. Let me see what type of vibe we got. Yeah.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
I went glacier, drip a cut, we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega. She know I got paper. Cash. Don't go big on none of my we all live major. Yeah. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Yeah. Rolls Royce got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm. With a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat, this jack, I go fiend. Skeleton a bean. Birds singing like bees. Out of here, I went to Mars. I ain't come without my dogs. Rocket power through the atmosphere. I ain't giving up, that's law. On God. Low key, I ain't even tryna put her on the blogs. I don't give a how rich it gets, still watching for her flaws. When I'm still in a cocoon, I'm in a cocoon. I'm tryna go beast mode like I'm from the zoo. Promise to tell the truth when I'm in the booth. I tell the truth. I had to go out and get it, just like you. I swear to God. I went glacier, drip a cut, we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega. She know I got paper. Cash. Don't go big on none of my we all live major. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Rolls Royce got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm. With a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat, this jack, I go fiend. Skeleton a bean. Birds singing like bees. Double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get a Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locked in, it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the New York Knicks. So the Hornets win the tip. Kicks it out to Harden. Jones looking for an opening. And Jones slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter on the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Outside, George. And it's off from three-point range. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Williams with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Reed. Bank shot, no good. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Outside for George. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And nice touch inside. Jokic can finish from all 3 levels.
Reed with the block. Outside for George. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Harden outside. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Now George. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Reed. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Timeout.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Here's SGA. Still scoreless. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation to us. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
SGA, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
And George, here we go. The three. Jones, no luck. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Here's Nesmith. Portland again missing. George looking over the floor. Outside, Reed. On the wing, Williams. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
The three from Harden. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Outside, Williams drills it from outside. Williams has got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Fires for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 10-point game. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Jones. Back to Reed. A 3-ball. Ball's not loose. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Portland on defense. Harden with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
From 17 feet out, Williams can't get it to go. Here's Jovic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Hornets leading by 12. Lets it go from deep. Reed. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And nothing is falling for him right now. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hornets lead by 12. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Harris inside. Rebound by Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kicks it out to Jones. Left side, Williams. He's off from 17 feet.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Good on the bucket. Fultz has got his first points of the night.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Here is Riley. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Neesmith. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, Aaron Neesmith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
The kick out to Williams. And again, the Hornets missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I'll tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
From outside the arc, the Hornets pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Left side, Jones. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Here's Harden. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Pass to Riley. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back over to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. On the wing, Williams. Double team on Williams. And it's Carter missing. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Right side, SGA. A special move before the shot. SGA's got 8.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Harden with the drive. Carter looking around. Harden up top. Harden will not be denied.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. That drive by Carter. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Shannon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's SGA. And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Shots good by Shannon.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Pass to Riley. Here's Post. .136 left to play in the first half. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
Trailblazers on D, trailing by 10 to the left side wing. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Charlotte ball.
1:19 left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Williams.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Outside, SGA. Out to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No. Problem there for Shai.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Outside, Jones.
Trailblazers foul.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
Herbert Jones.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Thompson with it. Picked up by Bagley. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, Nesmith. He has 5. It's stolen by Bagley. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
36.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's SGA. It's Jackson atop the key. Pocket 6. Jackson with the screen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Misses in close. Carter with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Carter outside. Pass to Shannon. Out to Carter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Jackson. Hornets with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Williams for 3. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
SGA on the wing. 12 points for him. Jackson misses.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Trailblazers trailed by 17. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Kicks it out to Harden. Outside, Williams. Outside, George. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Hornets.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
SGA with the ball. Jones covering. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Took him no time at all on that one. Neesmith has got 7.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Here's Reed. And that one hits back iron.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
So he comes up empty at the line. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Tries the spin move. What a spin move to get closer. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Harden gets the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Trailblazers trailed by 16. Pass to SGA. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. George has got 9.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Outside, Reed. lets the three fly. Portland grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Charlotte leading by 18. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
It's stolen by SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Stolen by Jackson. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you, Kevin.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Good on the triple. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
5 to shoot. Tries again. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams for three. And it's the Hornets another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Nesmith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Nesmith has got 10 points in the game. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, Jalen Williams keeping his foot on the gas pedal here. He is staying in attack mode.
SGA looking it over. And slam dunk by SGA.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
It's Harden with the drive. Pulls up from the corner. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Charlotte leading by 17. Carter right side. Powell outside. It's Powell on the wing. To the paint. Here's post. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Trailblazers trailed by 15. Here's the screen. SGA on the drive. And it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Clock is at 3. And Carter has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to post. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Oh, just pure from the corner. Harris doesn't pass up an opportunity from there.
Foul left side. Nice to the hoop. And the dunk by Pound.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's SGA. Up and in on the way.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Stolen away. Out to the wing. Here's Sensabaugh. And the Trailblazers, another three. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's George. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Excellent finish on the inside by Keontae George.
Right side, SGA. Here's Neesmith. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
Knocks it loose. Thompson with it. Jones covering. All alone. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Now, here is Harden. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. And George with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Keontae George leaping, no doubt, on that finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Keontae George picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Now Reed. Here's Carter. Now Williams. And there's the dunk.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Now Jackson. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Harden outside. It's Harden on the attack.
This team leans heavily on on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Jackson with the screen. Knocks down the three.
In a big spot, an absolutely monster bucket by Aaron Nesmith.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And here's SGA. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here is Harden. Now Reed. Pick by Reed. 6 to shoot. Harden with the hang time.
Big spot. The beard is here. Step up James Harden with a big bucket.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Williams inside. From deep. A putback. Now Harden. With the clock winding down.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Now Jackson. Outside SGA. Unloads. Reed with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Harden. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here is Riley. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy.
Every day some new beefing with my right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town. I'm a won't get my heart, I'm putting you down. I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch it. We ain't not like them. Only you know that rap come through the rack, no tent. Hustler got the racks back, man, my pockets are stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack.